This hand. We can play our Torch Fiend. If we draw a Plains and then any other land, we can play everything else in our hand. 8 and 33. What's that? A 25% chance of drawing a Plains every turn? Which gives us 1, 2, 3 draw steps. So we have like a 75% chance of getting there, roughly. So I'll give it a shot. And I will not misclick this time. I have my finger on the F2, not the F6 button this time, because I am not stupid. Well, that's debatable, but anyway. F2. Mountain. Now I can F6. You know what? I'm just not going to use F6 for the rest of the game. I think I've learned my lesson. Sure, duty bound dead. Alright, 50% chance of drawing a Plains. I like those odds. My statistics are probably horrendously off, but I'm going to pretend like I know what I'm talking about. At least if you draw a mountain, we can play Rummaging Goblin and start going to town. Yeah, I'll take one. Sure. I'll go for the trade and see what he wants to do. Yep, as expected. Alright, Rummaging Goblin, get there. So assuming I draw Plains, oh well, I have to drop the Knight of Glory, of course, because it stops all of his guys. But I was going to say I could go Captain's Call into Crusader to make it a 6/6. But in the meantime, we'd be going to 13, which I'm not too happy about. Alright, well he doesn't have his white mana, which is good news. So what do I want to throw away here? Probably Trumpet Blast. There's our Plains. So yeah, I think I just dropped the Knight of Glory and attack. Seems pretty good. Plus if he plays a Chronomaton, I get to hold this up again. Hopefully he doesn't have a Giant Growth or something. If he does, he'd just be throwing it away on a Torch Fiend, which is not my better creature. Sure. Even if he goes Plains Divine Verdict, I like my chances here. Our guys would just bounce off each other in this case, assuming nothing happens. I hope he goes for Prey Upon, thinking that it'll work, because it will not. Alright, so he's halfway there. Yeah, he definitely has a Divine Verdict. I'm going to throw away my Knight. Not only because I have another one, but because it throws away his whole turn, and we still get to bring the beats. Yep. The tempo swing in my favor is definitely worth doing that. Wish I'd drawn a Plains there. Well, I can throw away my mountain if I want to. I think I will. It's not doing me much good. Oh, Stuffy Doll. Alright, well, I'll just play another Knight and get in for 3, I guess. Assuming he doesn't have another Divine Verdict, he's going to have to leave his Walking Corpse back to block now. And trade it off. I guess he can just block and regenerate if he wants to. So we're going to have to start putting some pressure on him here soon. It's too bad we threw away the Trumpet Blast. Pretty good with the Captain's Call. Griffin Protector. Alright, so he's going to start bringing the pressure. Okay, he did not have the Prey Upon, which is good news. Rummaging Goblin. Don't need that. Plains. Awesome. What do I want to do this turn? I can attack with Torch Fiend and trade it for his Walking Corpse, most likely. Unless he has a Giant Growth. Actually, no, Giant Growth isn't in this set. What am I saying? I don't know if there's a 1 green mana pump spell for it at instant speed. I can't remember. I don't think there's Ranger's Guile. That was in Innistrad. You could also just drop Stuffy Doll, but that's pretty bad against his Griffin Protector. I want to put some actual pressure on him. Stuffy Doll is not actually that great in this matchup, unfortunately, because our knight's already holding off all his ground guys. But if this thing ever dies, then this will be a pretty good substitute. So let's just eat his walking corpse, basically. I hope this doesn't mean he's dropping a Haymaker artifact next turn. Yeah. So basically what we need is a Thundermaw. And play Captain's Call first. Wish we had a Sublime Archangel in this deck. But I wish that about every deck I play in M13. When I'm white, at least. Sublime Archangel or Captain's Call and Sublime Archangel into Thundermaw. Anybody? Alright, he's got a big thing now. Oh, man, I called it. He does have Neferox. I'm just too good at this game. I'm just predicting his rares. Oh man, attacking for 5 in the air. That's pretty good. At least I get to crack back for 3. Yeah, not great. When it's dealt damage, okay, so that pings for 1 a turn, assuming he's not attacking it on the ground, which is true. He has me dead in 2 turns. So how can I win this game? For starters, I have to get in for 9, or put him down to 9. Next turn he's going to leave this thing back. Otherwise I could hit him to 6, and then... So Stuffy Doll's probably going to have to go. This is very unfortunate. I need to find a flyer. So Stuffy Doll's gone. Fire Elemental is strictly worse than Crusader right now. I'll play my land. Get in. Now would not be a bad time for Blade Tuskboar. I guess I'll play the Crusader, and then I'm going to sack a soldier to his Neferox. Basically, my only out here is Pacifism. He's hitting me for 7. Pacifism isn't even an out right now. I have to draw Pacifism and Dragon Hatchling just to stay alive, basically. So it's not looking too good. His deck is good. I mean, the black-white Exalted deck is an archetype, and he happens to have the best finisher in that archetype. But I feel like that first game would have been very winnable on the play, but we did the best we could. Goodbye, soldier. Wait, what is this? Oh, Titanic Growth? We're dead? Oh. Alright, well, we would have been able to survive the next turn, but it was not looking good. Where's our Thundermaw? Thundermaw might have actually gotten it done there. Tap his guy, attack with everybody. What would that have done? He had the Titanic Growth. He probably would have just played another blocker, but that would have been tapped. He would have blocked my Crusader and taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. Oh man, we would have had him with Thundermaw. Ah, dang. But that was way down there, wasn't it? Yeah, that was way down at the bottom. Foil Thundermaw not getting the job done. Luckily, these things are Swiss style, so we get to play another game. I feel like I lost those to a lot of misplays. A combination of misplays and my opponent's deck being exceptionally good. So I'm going to shoot for a 2-1 finish, and I'll be more than satisfied.